did they select you to be a part of the prestigious NAACP Awards?
All right. So I've been working in film and television for about, I don't know, the past 7 or 8 years. And throughout those endeavors, I've made, connections and people um along the way that, I've just kind of brought into my circle. And I want to say it was from maybe like a trumpet award or a BET award show that I attended some years ago, but I was actually working. So when I work award shows, I'm essentially like a talent coordinator or a liaison. I'm a person that coordinates with um, the talent and the stage director. So if the stage director needs the talent to come to stage, we have a special route backstage, and I make sure we kind of get them through there. So by me doing that, from time to time, and I always go and do it like once a year, or I'll do like the Disney Christmas special once a year. I've been getting invited to other award shows, and sometimes they'll just have extra tickets, and they'll ask me, if I'm available to come, and that's what they did for this one. Because I want to say I've got invited here before, but I never got the chance to come out. The other show that I got invited to before, but I never got the chance to come out was the Soul Train Awards. But I went to the
Okay.
Grammys last year, and I went to the Grammys earlier this year. And those are pretty nice. But this one was kind of special. I'm not even gonna lie. This award show was kind of special, just the layout, how everything was set up, and um, what the whole meaning behind it was really a special moment, special opportunity to sit there and
So what was the
see
meaning
everything
behind it? And what
in real
was
time. Um, so NAACP Awards is essentially an image awards that's highlighting the image of Black entertainers in the industry and giving them their flowers. Like I said before. So Usher, he got, I think, Entertainer of the Year. He got that award because this man did so many things. So there was a lot of those type of things, and the thing that I enjoyed the most, and no disrespect to anybody else's creations or films, but the fact that majority of the movies that are nominated for awards are all movies that are either filmed, produced, or directed, by a Black man or woman. So I feel like that's pretty cool, and most of them have like a Black storyline to them. So those were pretty much the nominations of the things that went up there, and then some of it would be uh, just what is it, cultural music in the Black community and things like that that they would choose to highlight and give awards to.
yeah? So
Yeah.
what things being there? What was the vibe like? What type of energy did you feel, and what type what did you come there expecting, and how did you leave there feeling?
So I came there expecting to just kind of, be in attendance, see the show, just kind of be a person that's part of the moment. That was the expectation, but in reality, I kind of got immersed into like a a culture of so many prominent individuals that were just all there for connection. And I feel like that was really, really cool, you know, just watching a lot of these actors and a lot of these films and these projects that came together from someone's idea because they were inspired, by either a book or an experience to make these pieces. And they did that, and they all just came out great. And I want to say one of the highlights of the night, and I just remembered this. So I got to see Oprah, which is crazy because um, I don't know how this happened. So I worked on a TV show that Oprah was a producer on, but I didn't get to see her then, right? And then uh, my son was born the day I was graduating to get my master's, but the day he was born was my actual day I was supposed to walk across the stage. But since I didn't get to walk across the stage, I had to be at the hospital for the birth. Oprah decided to show up and be the commencement speaker for my graduation, so I didn't get to see her then.
Oh wow,
And then out of nowhere, she just pops up here and walks out, and she does like the nomination for the last award. So I thought that was pretty dope. Nobody knew she was gonna be there.
got you. Where you I'm guess you didn't have a chance to speak with her, but you seen her from where you were sitting?
Yeah, I was like in a second row, so I'm like right. I was like right next to the stage. I didn't really get a chance to like bum rush or nothing like that. I got to speak to a lot of people. You know, I tried to get a couple just interactions here and there just to kind of see what was going on in the town. And the after party was kind of dope. But there was just a lot of just networking and mingling. And the one thing I do like about going to places like that is people are a lot more open
Yeah.
to hearing your ideas because your
Okay.
ideas can spark something and people can take that and run with it.
So I'm I'm guessing you were around a lot of famous actors, black actors and stuff like that. Were your perception of
I mean,
was your perception of them different from when you met them, or was it kind of like, oh yeah, this is they kind of who I thought they were, or they kind of ain't? They a little different,
um, to be honest with you, everybody kind of showed up as the people they portray in a sense of nothing really seemed off, but also like when I present myself, I command like my stage presence. So I just show up with all of the energy of who I am and embody that. So none of those interactions or dynamics kind of make me shrink,
right?
right? And one person I did meet that was actually kind of cool, and I know some people probably got something to say about it, but I got to sit down and talk to Jonathan Majors,
Okay,
old boy that had that run-in with that girl in New York.
yeah.
But he was actually chill, him and what's her name, Megan Good. They came together and they were sitting right next to me, and I had a chance to kind of talk to him. See, he was a little shorter than I expected. Most people I run into are shorter than I expect, but he was cool. He was
I
cool.
mean, you're 6'6". Most people gonna be shorter
Yeah,
than you.
right, right, right.
So,
Yeah, but
what's some of your biggest takeaways as far as like what inspired you or what inspiration did you get from being there?
um, I say my biggest inspiration from being there was how eager everyone was to tell a story and to bring in their community to help with that, right? So it's like they want to keep that element of creativity like in the house, and keep it in the family and allow people who haven't gone up the ranks to have some of this, have a slice of this pie and be able to get their lane in this industry and make a name for themselves. So I really enjoyed that. It was very much so. Oh, this is a new person that's doing this show. This is a new person that's doing that show. And everybody's getting so much love because that was like their first time out, really trying to, like make a name for themselves. Like their claim to fame, so to speak.
Yeah. No, that's a dope experience. That's something that you can
Absolutely.
that's something that you can really build momentum off of, you know?
Oh man, I'm telling you, and it's not even just building momentum. It's just understanding that once people see who you are, they identify you. One time, all it takes is one time. In life, all you need is one win. You can have a million losses, all you need is one win,
Right.
right? So, long as people can like see you and see that you're real in those moments, then in the future when things kind of come back around full circle, it's like, oh yeah, I know I remember you because you was at the award show,
Right.
right? It's like, we got this project coming on. Like, what's your expertise again? Maybe you can help us with it. And that's just literally like the name of the showbiz game is relationships.
Yeah.